Hey, everybody, and welcome to the SEAL Podcast, episode number 307 for February the 6th, 2026. My name is Fraser. I'm joined on my left by Don't Touch It Dave.
Hello.
And on my right by Neil.
Hello.
My brain's just not functioning fast enough. Maybe never will ever again.
Maybe.
Come up with something on the spot like that, but I am.
Well.
Anyway, we're here.
Go on, what are we?
We made it.
You're what? Struggling.
I'm knackered,
apparently.
tired. Yeah. I think it's been one of those weeks from everybody I speak to this week. Everyone's been either really busy or under a lot of pressure from whatever it may be. So if you're one of those people, welcome to the end of the week. Yeah. It's the weekend, baby.
Well, it is right now. I mean, when you listen to this, it might not be. Yeah. But we'll bring the weekend vibes to whenever you're listening.
The shittiest, lamest weekend vibes you've ever heard or had or feel.
Well, I've had a beer or two, so I'll bring weekend
that's what
vibes.
We need. So welcome to the show. I wasn't here last week. I keep thinking
you were at a meeting,
here,
right?
But he didn't,
No, he didn't make it. He was at the darts. Remember? He was on telly.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I will say this. That picture of him when the camera goes to him and he just did the look of utter joy on his face. That makes me smile every time I see it. I love it. It's really cool. Yeah, I wasn't here.
He did the classic thing of looking away when the camera went live on it. Turned around to his mate. He was like,
oh, yeah. I love the one where you go to the stadiums and people see themselves up on the.
Well, they're looking really grumpy, and then they go,
well, no, they
wave at the screen. It's like the camera's fucking the other way.
Yeah, you get the delay, but yeah, they wave at the screen. They have no idea where the camera is, and some of them try and figure it out, and you can just see them like they're just looking everywhere.
Some of them are actually like, oh, that's my face. I'm looking that way, so the camera must be over there. They look straight at the camera because they've got spatial awareness.
That's right. You think that's I guess a skill.
It's an unconscious skill that some people possess and other people have obviously not got at all.
No, I think I'm one of those people. I had no idea. I couldn't. Anyway, welcome to the show. Sorry for the late start. Bit of technical difficulties with Dave's camera, but now we can see him. He's just there.
Never heard about that before. It's never happened before.
He looks a beaten man.
I'm so fed up with it. It's not only the it's something to do with my computer, not the actual cameras, because it's affecting multiple different cameras. So I think it's something to do with my USB bus or something. I don't know.
Don't worry, because the PC section is coming soon.
Okay.
We can talk about how good it is to upgrade your PC right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, we're going to have a big PC chat. That's probably going to eat a ton of time. So let's just crack on now. What do we got for football, Neil?
Football. It was all right week last week. I think quite a few people. Oh shit, we're in a live game week, aren't we? So I've got no scores. Sorry for last week.
Yeah, I know. I tried to look a second ago.
So yeah, I can't show you the scores for last week.
I think you got 69, didn't you? Or I think I got 7.
I don't think I got 60. Oh, I did get 69, but it was -4. So
yeah, maybe 60. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why there was a difference. I couldn't figure it out. 4-point hit. Nice.
Yeah. I didn't need to take the hit because I took.
This is the first thread that he starts to pull now.
Yeah. Well, what I've done this week.
Was the whole jumper.
Last week was like I had to get Bruno Fernandes in, and there was an option to just do it for free, effectively, to just move out Saka and bring in Bruno. And I was like, everyone else was talking about doing that move, and I was like, I feel like I want to keep Saka because everyone else is getting rid of him. Although he's not been that great.
How'd that work out for you?
Didn't really work out. So I took a 4-point hit to keep Saka and put Bruno in and brought in.
Why did you get a 4-point hit doing that?
Because I had to get rid of someone else to make the money up to get Bruno in.
So I got rid of 4-point for taking.
No. I would literally that would have been the free. I would have gone Saka to Bruno, and that would have been fine.
Sorry,
that would have been my transfer. But I was like, no, I'm going to keep Saka. So to get Bruno, I had to get rid of Ghana. To have Bruno, and that cost me money. I didn't have the funds, so I had to get rid of one of my forwards and brought in Creepy Jr., which was a good move, bringing in Creepy Jr., because he got 7 points last week. Or it would have been a good move if I hadn't put him on the second place on the bench and put him first place on the bench, because when Saka didn't play, Creepy Junior would have come in instead of Mane of Wolves, who got 2 points. So it would have been a better move if I'd have put Creepy Junior first place. But yeah. This weekend,
I have no idea
I've
who
still
this guy
kept
is.
Saka.
And I've seen quite a few people who've got him in.
Creepy Junior.
Yeah.
He's the guy who's basically replaced Semenyo for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Well, sort of. He's like, he might not replace him permanently because they bought this Ryan guy from Brazil. Ryan with an extra A before the Y. Not like Ryan Giggs. Yeah. And so he's a winger, I believe. He played last week, got 4 points. So this week, I've still kept Saka. Even though he's probably not playing, almost definitely not playing this week, but there is a double game week the following week, and he might be back then. If he's not back then, I can fucking make a move, and I have 2 free transfers. Week after this week, so it's like it's a weird one though, because it's a mid. I think it's 2 midweeks, because it's like they've got this game week. I think they've then got a midweek game week. Then it's FA Cup next weekend. Then it's like the following midweek is the second game. So you've got a fixture in between.
It's Arsenal and Wolves who have the double on that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right.
So I'll make that move Tuesday.
Time to load up on Wolves players.
Yeah, except
said no one ever.
There's only one to have, and that's Mateus Mane, I guess. He's the only one who looks like he's actually still there, A, and B, is quite good and possible point scorer. I wouldn't be surprised if he scored some points against Chelsea this weekend.
Yeah.
But they've lost even more players since the transfer window closed, because the actual transfer window shut on Monday. And they'd obviously lost a couple of players anyway. And then 2 more have gone since yesterday, I think, today.
Oh, yeah.
So, bit of a sinking ship going on there, it feels like. Like they went through a little purple patch of doing all right, and I think they might actually just be fucked again.
They went on a massive run of 2 wins.
Well, they won 1 game and 2 draws, I think it was actually. But that literally like nearly quadrupled their points total for the entire season. So,
yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah, I think they might actually be fucked now.
So how's the table look?
The table is me at the top on 1,491 points. I did lose a bit of ground, mainly from a -4, I think. Fraser, you're second on 1,403 points.
Oh, I'm catching you.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, I was 100, and now it's only 80 something.
Okay. Technically, you are correct. We'll see after a couple of more months. Let's see if you've caught me up.
That's the best kind of correct.
Yeah, apparently. Lewis is in third, 1,371 points.
Yeah, and then, we've got another little gap opened up between me and Lewis. I mean, he's a problem, right? You know your problems, right?
He's only a problem when he does well.
We don't really have any problems right now. If I was to get into 40, if I catch up to 40 away from you in the next couple of weeks, then I'd start to become a possible problem.
I don't think that's it.
We'll see.
We will. Hopefully.
But yeah, Lewis was looking to be a little bit of a problem. I got a 30 point buffer on him, so that's...
Well, that's an okay buffer, is it? What about 80 odd points?
80's a good buffer too, yeah. 30s. I thought it was closer than that. I thought he was literally neck and neck with me.
We're even down your neck.
Was last week, so...
Yeah. Now, Beautiful Spurs is a rough 24 points further back in fourth, 13.47. And then Chris Jackson 17 further back on 13.30, which is quite close there, 13.20. Then it gets a bit close. Could be a bit of movement around there. Adam had a good week last week. He's up quite a lot in the league recently. My wife got at work, her work league. She got 2 manager of the months in a row.
Oh yeah,
at her work league. I haven't looked at the months.
How much is your wife? Does she do it all on her own? Is she up on her football that much?
Look at that.
Or does she get a bit of help from the son?
We did do a wild card, our first wild card. We did that. Lewis was top for January. I've just looked. That's upsetting. Chip Spice was second.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. For anyone who doesn't know, if you go into the web and look at the tables, you can go in and click. You can pick a month, and it'll show you who performed best within the month.
I was
8th.
I was 14. Fuck.
Dave was 9th.
I had a bad January.
You had a good January, Dave.
Yeah, What was I on? At 9th?
9th. Yep. Me and you 8th and 9th.
I was 50 points off Lewis in January. That's not great. And it was my wife, then December, then me, then Adam, and then you, Fraser.
Oh, you're
December.
right down. Yeah, January. Yeah, so
January
a
has
little
stunk
bit,
for me.
yeah.
So there we go. Bottom. So quick look at the bottom. Gary's bottom. Mike Redmond second bottom. Kev's third bottom. Head to head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, let me just update the
24th. 24th.
Yeah, I'm just trying to update.
Head to head. Oh, we can look at different game weeks, can we?
So I beat Daisy by 3 points. Bit of a close one there. Oh, it was 64 I got last week, not 60. Dave, you lost to Kev. I think he played his wild card last week, Kev. Sorry,
Dave lost to Kev. Come on, man.
Luciano beat my wife, 76-50.
It looks like everyone's quite high scoring, really.
Yeah, it was quite a few good scores. So, I mean, overall, it was a pretty good week for most of our league last week. Overall.
Yeah.
The average was 55, I think, for the week.
That's bang on average, wasn't
I? Yeah. Andy Cox, you beat Fraser 70-60. Chipper Spice just edged Pilch 56-54.
Oh, nice.
Bit of a crushing victory for Mark there over David Kinsit, 54-89. Oof, 45 points. That's a bit brutal.
That's
Adam,
leaving early, that one is.
Adam beat Lewis at 1 point, 70-69. That's like, yeah, that was the empty had. Okay. Christian beat Gary 70-50. Mike Redmond just beat the average by 2 points.
All right, good. Average needs to be beaten.
Chris beaten by Elusive Man, 74-60. Standings are me on the top. The top three have all won like the last few games. So it's been status quo. I'd like to just points are going bigger. So 63 for me, Mark 55 for Mark, Elusive Man on 46. I feel like Fraser, you beat Andy, so you joined him on 42 points, but you're ahead on points overall. That's your top 5.
Yeah, that was a must-win one. That one, wasn't it?
A 6-pointer, classic 6-pointer. Yeah. And yeah, Kinsley's just behind on 40. Down at the bottom, Gary 3 points adrift from Kev. 15 for Gary.
Come back, Gary.
He did do his wild card recently, I think. So,
am I 1 or 2 points off the average?
1 point. 33, 34.
Yeah. Oh, the average got a draw at some point. So there we go. That's what happened there.
Yeah.
So this weekend's already kicked off.
Down the table.
This weekend's already kicked off. Leeds were, last I knew, winning 2-0 against Forest.
Oh, mate, come on.
What? We have to talk about Forest when they're losing.
Well, there is that. Seriously, Leeds is 2-0. Yeah, I'll probably want to watch that later. Okay, no more score updates.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not 2-0 anymore. I'll put it that way. Give you a reason to watch.
Has it gone down, is it?
Yeah. Well, I'm not telling you what it is, but I'm just telling you it's not 2-0.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got the on demand, right? So I can watch the games, right? If I could manage,
you could have had it on while we're watching. You could have had it on while it was just snuck it on in a sneaky corner every now and again.
I might want to watch. I'll probably watch it later, actually. Yeah. Actually, probably won't because it's near the end, isn't it?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I do, knowing the time.
I don't know what the sign is.
It's going to be second half.
So yeah, we're in. Like I say, it's. I feel like the next game week is a midweek game week, so it starts Tuesday, I think, and then it's FA Cup next weekend, I believe, if I'm correct. I might be talking about the arse here, but no, yeah, Tuesday. After Tuesday is the next Premier League game week, so it's a quick turnaround. 4:30 Sunday. Next game kicks off Tuesday. There's a lot of games on Tuesday and Wednesday, and one maybe Thursday. And then we're back to the week. And then the weekend is FA Cup. And then the second Arsenal Wolves fixture of the game week will be midweek after the FA Cup weekend.
Right on.
Yeah, I can't really think of any other football. What was happening? Oh, we had the cup. We know why there's a double game week now because the semi-finals of the League Cup was in midweek. How did that go for Chelsea?
Not very good. It was a good game. I watched it.
Was it? A lot of people complaining it wasn't a very good game. I guess if you've got, skin in the game, it might be a bit different.
Well, I mean, at no point did you feel like the first. I mean, if the first game was just fucked, right? And we were.
It was 3-2 for Arsenal after the first game. Right?
Yeah, but it shouldn't have been 3-2. That scoreline flatters us. That was not how it.
You got a pasting, but you managed to get away with a 3-2.
Yeah, just managed to. Yeah, that was not so. From that point of view, the game was pretty good because Chelsea took it to Arsenal. Generally, it was a good sort of they were a good bit back. No, there was a good bit of back and forth. Like they didn't sit back and let Arsenal come at them, right?
It sounded like for 70 minutes there was basically trying not to lose another goal, basically. And then for the last 20 minutes of saying like, now we need to try and score a goal.
No, well, there's trying not to lose a goal, and then there's sitting back and letting Arsenal come at you, which they didn't let that happen. And then they were sort of pressing them, and then they really had a big press at the end and fucked it, and Arsenal got them on the counter, which was annoying because
it was Kai Havertz.
Well,
it was shit for Chelsea famously, but it's been brilliant for Arsenal.
Whatever. I mean, Arsenal deserved it. I can be a good sport about it, so it's fine. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game. I really enjoyed watching.
I didn't watch that game, so I had a feeling it might be boring because it's Arsenal.
It was probably one of the best low-scoring games I've watched. I don't know why.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I have skin in it, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like as a neutral, it probably wouldn't have been that entertaining. There was one game that was 0-0 a few weeks ago, and it was bonkers. I can't believe it was 0-0, but I can't remember who that was. Unfortunately. And the other game was City Newcastle, which was like the opposite of Arsenal Chelsea.
Oh, City just tore Newcastle a new one.
City won the first leg 2-0. 3-0. They were 3-0 winning up, weren't they? Was it 2-0? They were 2-0 up from the first leg, so Newcastle had to score at least 2, and they went to the opposite, and we're just like, of Chelsea, what Chelsea did. We're like, we need to score some goals like now, and what happened was Man City scored 3 more goals.
Right.
So that was them fucked basically after about half an hour.
They fucking got absolutely tonked.
Yeah. So there we go.
My alma mater left in the news for a couple of things this week. Unfortunately, there was a young lad got stabbed at my old university, but so that's terrible news.
I saw something about that.
Yeah, and then Leicester got docked 6 points, didn't they?
Been coming a while, that one, I think.
Has it? Yeah. Didn't they get fucked over for points before as well? They're also.
I don't know. I feel like they've avoided points deductions by getting relegated and promoted and relegated again. They should have been deducted of points multiple times, I think, but they managed to be in betwixt leagues. I'm going to have to just move my camera over, so hopefully they're not going to go fucking horribly wrong. I hope that's not going to work. Anyway.
It's not me at the moment messing about a camera.
Yeah, so they'd got away with getting their points deductions a few years. I think that should have come about 3 or 4 years ago, that points deduction, but because they kept fucking hopping around between leagues. And they were like, well, we're not a Premier League club technically, and no, we're not an EFL club at the moment. So
yeah. Well, I don't want to. It was just interesting. I saw as well. I think one of them said, "Yeah, we just fucking spent badly. It was out of control, right?" And that was from the club themselves. Somebody from the club.
Well, they won the fucking Premier League.
Yeah, and then they just went
ever since then, it's gone to shit. Basically.
Well, I think they won the Premier League and then tried to pretend that they had the aspirations to be up there with the Man Uniteds and the Liverpools.
Well, they didn't do a Leeds. Let's put that one so far.
What
at
the
moment? That? Well, Leeds were brilliant in the early 2000s. They were in the Champions League, and a few years later, they're in League One. So,
shit can happen.
Yeah. All
right, let's move on from football because I know we got quite a bit of stuff here to crack on with. We've got listener stuff. Was there anything else on football, Neil? Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay. Listener stuff then. Just Wondering says, I thought my dog went out there. Get out. Go on. Away you go. Just Wondering says, do you suffer from analysis paralysis when it comes to the overwhelming choice of things to play and watch? And does it sometimes lead to just not being able to make a choice?
A bit of that, yeah.
I definitely have a bit of that.
You don't?
I do. I tell you what. I tell you. So I tell you what I was thinking on this one. I absolutely do have it when I don't know what to do, and I just put Netflix on and I just scroll through Netflix. I'm just not interested in watching that. Nope,
Did
not
you add
interested.
loads of stuff to your watch list and then fuck off and do something else?
My watch
That's what I
list, I've
usually
given
do.
up on my watch list because my watch list is full of movies. I go, well, at some point I thought that I should watch that, but I'm not watching it now. And my antidote to fucking constant scrolling through Netflix, and I was going to say and Prime, but it's Netflix, maybe, and Disney when we have it, or Apple, is I go to the shittest movies I can find. So I go on this. I've downloaded on my Apple TV like the free streaming services, like Tubi is one of them,
Right, yeah.
and there's another one, right?
Pluto or something.
Pluto, and they have movies that are just fucking the most bonkers weird movies that you've never heard of or never seen, or you have heard of them and just like, that's supposed to be one of the shittest movies ever made. And I'm just and that's where I can make a decision. That's where I never sit. I'm just going, well, that looks
I'm
really
just not
shit.
watching that.
We should watch that. That looks awful. We should watch it. And how much can I suffer through it?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't do that.
That's how I deal with it. But yeah,
I just subscribed to Mubi for 3 months because it was £1 for 3 months. So I haven't paid my £1 for 3 months access because the Substance is on Mubi.
Yeah.
So I've got
You've
3
been
months to
trying
watch the
6
Substance. Yes, I didn't watch it the last time I had it for free. I was like, fuck. It ran out. I was like, oh, fuck. And I keep looking if it's going to come on Sky, and it's not looking like. I was like, fuck it, I'll pay £1 to watch it. So I've got Mubi. I went through Mubi the other day, and I was like, oh, that's on there. I'll add that to my watch list. A load of random shit. Okay, I did a load more shit on my watch list. I still haven't watched the Substance though.
You got to watch it.
I've had it for about 4 days now, I think. So this time I've got another 2 months and 3 weeks.
Just keep setting yourself reminders on your phone. Like,
yeah, watch the Substance. I'm like, I've got maybe me and my daughter will watch it on her birthday. She's got her birthday on Tuesday. I'm supposed to go out maybe we'll go out for some like lunch and then come back and watch the Substance.
It's a good family movie.
Yes, well, she watched it. No one else in my family is going to. Well, I don't know. I'll have to screen it.
It's the same. I think my daughter would enjoy it, but my wife definitely wouldn't want to.
Yeah, my wife's totally not interested. Well, I don't know. I might convince her to watch it. She watches all sorts of dark crime dramas and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not much of a leap to watch a horror thing, is it? From watching all of this fucking shit.
Thing is, a lot of people have a need. My wife, she has a very, like, I could start my wife watching a movie, maybe a mild horror movie or something like that, and she'll watch
like
it.
Scream.
But if it's identified as horror, she's just, the barriers go up, right? That's it. It's just she is not having any of it. It's really, really interesting.
Will she watch Scream?
I don't, probably not. No, because that would be a horror movie to her.
It's not really though, is it?
You're like, this sounds like you're talking to my wife. You're not. You're preaching to the choir, Neil.
Really not a horror film.
Anyone else got an answer for this, Dave?
Yeah, I just let the missus pick what she wants to watch, and I watch it with her. I don't really watch telly. And when I do, it's not really because of I don't really enjoy TV. I definitely get it with computer games. I find that I go back to the same computer games.
No
quite
way.
A lot. Yeah. And that's all because of I buy games and I try new ones and stuff.
Do you think there's a lot more of a comfort thing going in here as we get older?
Maybe.
It's like,
maybe
I'm comfortable with that. Like, I've started rewatching the Hotspot, that Japanese thing again, just
You
because
just
I know I
watched
like it. I know, but I like it. It's
There's
relaxing.
only been one show. There's only about 6 episodes, isn't there?
Yeah, it's nice though.
Don't you watch any of your old stuff that you used to watch, but when you were like happy, to make you feel
Yeah.
like happy again? Like
Yeah,
watch comedies
okay.
from like we had a question in the quiz we were playing earlier about Blackadder 2, and it was like one of the question was, you should know this. What does Percy make when he's using alchemy to try and make gold? Was it a nugget of orange? Was it a nugget of, I don't know, fucking
It was the
copper?
purest green, wasn't
It
it?
was the purest green. And I was like, I said, you should watch Blackadder 2. It was fucking funny. You might learn something as well about history.
All right. Does anyone want to add anything to that?
I don't know. Sometimes I do sit here and I look at my games and go, I don't know what the fuck to play. I've got fucking hundreds of things to choose from.
Hundreds.
And then, but I don't know. I usually play what I've most recently bought, but sometimes I don't get round to playing those games. Like, I still haven't played Hades 2, which I bought when it was on sale at Christmas. But I know I'll probably enjoy it when I do play it. But I've just been playing other things.
There's other things to do. Yeah. Master. Okay, thanks.
Brings us on to the next question.
Master Blackthorn, says I am too busy playing MIO 3 to be asking questions. Why isn't Neil playing it too? It's launch day after all. Is that on your radar?
I've seen it's got very good reviews, but I didn't like Neo 1, and I don't think I've played Neo 2.
I don't remember Neo 2.
It's a bit Soulsy, Souls-like, but it's a bit like they use the face buttons for the combat, and I just didn't like versus using the shoulder buttons. I'm just so used to muscle memory, but
it's
shit. I heard it's good. I heard it's good.
But you've got another Souls-like game that you're playing at the moment, so
sort of. It's not really Souls.
Yeah.
All right. Just wondering is back. Oh, he's answering. They've got a back and forth here.
Yeah.
Oh, they've both got two more answers. They're not fresh questions.
Right.
Just wondering, he says it is good, very generous demo, lots to do and a good length of time to play it. And Master Blackthorn replied at 1 minute later, it's amazing. It's probably going to be my game of the year. I've played about 14 hours of the demo, which basically gave you the first couple of opening areas of the open world and some missions and stuff. If you liked the other Neo, is it Neo or Nio? Neo games, then you'll like this.
See that? There you go. I didn't like the first one.
There's a demo. So
is it still live with the demo?
I think so. I think
because sometimes when they launch the game, it's like no demo. Oh, there was a demo, so maybe I'll play the demo. But I know that whatever you play in the demo carries over to the game.
That's
which makes it worth playing the demo. Yes.
Well, Blackthorn here is indicating that he's played 14 hours of the demo.
Just of the demo. Yeah.
That's not a bad demo value,
honestly,
is it?
It looks cool. It looks a bit Sekiro-y and a bit, what was that, Wu Chang. There's been a few on a sort of like samurai ninja type thing. You will need to use both samurai and ninja combat styles, apparently, it says on the homepage. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll give it a go. It does look cool.
All right. Okay, let's move on then to what we've been doing.
I don't think I put anything in there, did I?
No.
It's been a bit of a... Not really done a lot this week. Went to the pub last Saturday for about 7 hours.
7 hours, that's a good sesh.
It was quite a good sesh. Had a kebab on the way home.
It's like a work day, almost.
Yep. Felt like it the next day. It was quite a good day. Good. We were supposed to be there for a few hours, and we ended up staying till closing time. Which turns out on Saturdays quite late. So, yeah, good day. Going to the pub tomorrow for a 50th birthday party. But yeah, I haven't done fuck all week.
So it sounds. Dave.
Hang on a second. What did I put in? Back to the gym. I'm back to the gym.
How long has it been?
About 2 months now. So I sort of stopped sort of mid-December, start of December. We with our gym, we paused our membership because like January is going to be shit anyway. January is always shit at the gym because like millions of people go back, or join up, and you can't get on anything or in the pool or in the classes because everyone else is. So yeah, started again. Couple of sessions in the pool with my daughter. Daughter's getting really into swimming, so that means I've got to go swimming with her now, instead of just going to the sauna and like just sweating.
That's not going to the gym.
Well, no.
That's all right. No, go do lengths. They're good for you.
I used to jump in the pool.
I thought like going to the sauna as I was talking. It's not going to the gym. That's just sitting in the sauna.
Well, I used to go and do like 2 or 4 lengths and then sit in the sauna.
2 or 4 lengths?
Yeah.
How long is your pool? Like 500 meters or something?
No. 25 meters, standard one.
That's really not a lot, Dave.
No, I know. But I just like I prefer to be in the sauna rather than the
Well,
pool.
okay.
But now that my daughter's going,
Now you have
I've
to
got
go
to
by
be with her.
do a proper some
And
actual amount of laps.
yeah, but she's what you not kids like. She's just off.
You're
Just,
competitive.
huh?
You're competitive. Like, they want to beat you.
Well, it's not hard.
Yeah.
It's like no, she's a very good swimmer. I am not such a good swimmer. So yeah, she knows. Honestly, like, yeah, she just bolts. Well, I cannot keep up with her at all. Even when she's doing breaststroke, I can't keep up with her doing front crawl or anything. So
My kids were really good at swimming when they used to go regular, and then they just stopped and never haven't been since.
So nah.
Like they were doing like swim school, and I mean, it was more than just school. It wasn't like there was a swimming club. They didn't go to that, like where people were like. There's one of the lads who was in my daughter's year. He got right into swimming, and before everyone else, he looked like a fucking bodybuilder because he was swimming so much. He was fucking huge from swimming, and he was really good. But and he was doing like county swimmers. I don't know if he did any better than that, but he was pretty decent. But it's quite hard to be good at swimming. My former boss, he told me, he was like, yeah, if he'd have carried on swimming, he was like close to sort of national championships level. I was like, fucking hell, that's pretty fucking good, mate. But I think he got injured or something, so he never couldn't do it anymore. But yeah, swimming's good for you.
It is.
It's good.
I'm starting to think about swimming again. So
well, you're halfway there.
Well, yeah, but it's a start. I know it sounds odd, and most people just go, "Well, thinking about it's not going to do anything." Yeah, but I wasn't thinking about it like for the last few months. So now I'm thinking about it, which means it's probably on the cards.
Don't go outside swimming.
I'm thinking of dropping the coin on a better place to go, like a better gym.
50-meter pool.
I don't care if it's not, a good, a decent sized pool. Hopefully, it depends.
Got to be at least 25, I think. Otherwise, it's weird.
I just want the ability to just go whenever I want, and it not be great unwashed.
Well, you need to get some money there, mate.
Gym twats and weirdos instead. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
That's it for me.
I finished watching.
Okay. Finished watching Fallout 4. No, not Fallout 4.
Fallout 2,
well,
season 2.
Fallout season 2. Yeah.
Any good?
Really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. I loved it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's got some great callbacks to the games and Fallout 4 and New Vegas. Obviously, New Vegas season 2 is all about that, but there is even some callbacks to 4.
I didn't finish season 1.
No, we finished season 1. So
who's we? You and your wife?
Yeah, my wife watched it.
Isn't that not a bit horror adjacent? Fallout.
No, it doesn't count.
Well, there's fucking loads of gore and shit in it.
I know, but that's like it's.
So what is it? I don't
jump
know.
Scares and gore. That's the same as horror, generally, isn't it? Let's not go there. I think the thing is, horror generally implies, a lot of tension and being scared.
It's the music. Right? It's the music that fucks with you.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, we digress. Sorry, Dave. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of things, but my second one is probably going to chew up some time. The first one is the snow. I didn't. Have I been on since we had the 2 foot of snow?
No, don't think so.
I think that was that weekend.
I posted a picture somewhere that I saw.
Or after the last episode, I did. Yeah, fuck me.
Last time you was on, you said it was starting to snow, or
yeah, that was a lot of snow. That was pretty impressive. That was the one where
I asked you about the storm.
Yeah, it was the weekend. I was going out. Didn't really realize how much it was snowing, but I was like, oh, that's a lot of snow out. I should go shovel that. So I go out, shoveled it, and then by the time you finish shoveling, you come back to where you started from, and then needed shoveling again. It was fucking like non-stop. I had to do so basically we had pretty much like 1.5 to 2 foot of snow. So like when I opened my patio, there's back door to let the dog out. Normally he goes down a slide door steps, a back patio door, and there's 2 steps down to the ground, and then whatever, you're in the garden, and like the snow was up to the patio door, so the dog wouldn't go out because he couldn't see where to put his feet. He had no idea, so I had to go out and shovel that. And I needed to shovel the space for him to do his business anyway. And then I had to go shovel it again, then shovel it again. And then midweek, we had contractors in to take the snow off the roofs because we had so much trouble with it last year. And they fucking pushed all the snow into the garden. And it was light, fluffy snow, but because it fell off the roof, it compacted. And I had to go out there on the Wednesday evening and fucking shovel all that shit. I was broken. I was a broken man, fucking hated snow. I don't want to ever see it again.
How do they push it off the roof?
By the way, it's snowing right now as well.
Did you not tell him to take it with him? Well,
no, the guys who
how
the problem
rude.
was fair enough. They pushed a load of it off the front and they cleared all that. But because we'd had so much snow, they couldn't get in the back. So there's nothing to So anyway, it was cool.
Let's just have
drones
with
up
like
north.
flamethrowers attached to them or something to melt them.
Yeah, they started trucking some of the snow out. My wife said she's seen truckloads of snow being trucked out of the town. And my son, somebody was saying to me, they reckon up where my son is at college, they've had 9 feet of snow so far. I mean, not all at once, right?
Snow.
But I mean, you get it, you clear it, you get it, you clear it. And then after a while, you get it and there's nowhere to put it. It's fucking crazy. It's really fun. It's really fun.
Yeah. You say fun.
I mean,
no.
Well, I mean, we had that big drop and and then I heard a rumor that we would get the same again. And I was like, that sounds fucking amazing. But really, it's not amazing. It's fucking a problem. It's just like sensible dad Fraser is just like, we don't need any more. But anarchist Fraser is like, yeah, keep bringing it. Give me 9 feet of snow. Let's see what happens. Because it is quite cool.
Not a fucking lot, I would imagine.
When it really kicks off and you get like massive dumps of snow, like everyone is outside trying to take care of it and you're talking to your neighbors. It's like quite a social event, right? Who's friends with the guy with the snowblower?
But if it's like 9 feet of snow, like you're not talking to your neighbor, are you?
We have some nice barriers now between us and the neighbors, yeah. Anyway, so they had all that going on, and then so I was having so I'm on my office PC. So here we go. This is big PC chat, just for anyone who.
Here we go.
Prime you all. We're strap.
I'm just going to go and get another drink while you start.
Okay, all right. So the backstory is my PC. I was getting some problems. I would switch my PC on, and then it would say there was a USB voltage error, and I was like, that doesn't sound good. And then I would turn it off and it would say, oh, there's a USB voltage error. And I was getting these errors. And then finally the PC just wouldn't turn on, wouldn't post. That was it. It was done.
Okay.
I was like, fuck. So I ripped it all out, put my work laptop in and reset that up. So I didn't panic because I was able to work.
Right.
And so I took the PC down to the basement. It's like, well, time to start fault finding. So I started stripping components out, whatever, changing some RAM, whatever I could. And I just couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, oh, I thought I was like really confident it was the motherboard. So I bought a new motherboard and that didn't solve the problem. I was like, fuck. I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll take my CPU out of my gaming machine and I'll put it, because I was like, it's either the motherboard or the GPU or the CPU. I was like,
right,
let's take the CPU out of my gaming rig and put it in and see if we can get anything. And I didn't get anything. I was like, fuck. Okay. All right. Put it back in my gaming rig, and I put it back in my gaming rig, and I thought I'd secured it, and I hadn't secured it, and I flipped my case up to move it, and the fucking CPU fell out, and I was like, oh my God. I knew.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, and I got it, and I got all my magnifying glasses out and everything, and was just scouring over the pins, but they were bent pins. And no matter what I tried to it was just, I fucked it.
Couldn't
It's
get a
quite
credit
small
card
pins.
Just didn't work. So that was the end of that, which was a bit of a pisser. Anyway.
So you got 2 broken PCs now.
So then I had 2 broken PCs. And bizarrely, as I was saying to Neil last night, and I didn't go into too much detail with Neil, but as I was saying to Neil last night, very bizarrely, I didn't lose my mind. I don't know why. I just sort of like, well, this needs to be dealt with. Let's just get on with it. So I bought a new Ryzen chip, and I got my work PC to post finally. Fucking the first time it posted, I was just like, oh, thank the maker. Oh my God, I was so pleased.
Yeah, sorry, I missed that. I was listening, but I can't remember. Did you say you bought a new motherboard and a CPU? Or was it just a
So I
new
bought a new
motherboard?
motherboard and CPU, yeah.
Before?
I bought a new motherboard and then
And you removed your CPU?
And then I moved my CPU from my gaming rig to test it, and it fucked it. I fucked
You
it.
fucked the
It's just
CPU.
I beat around the bush. I totally fucked it. So I bought another and then I went looking to see if I could replace my CPU. The fucking prices are through the roof. So I was like,
CPUs aren't too bad, are they?
There's still more. Like I paid $180 for it, and it was up to $270.
Yes,
I was like,
quite a lot more.
I'm not. That just doesn't. And then I saw the Ryzen one down from it, which is a 5500, which is definitely a step down. I accept that, but it was like $120. I think 140 by the time I had it in my hand.
That was for what? That's for your work PC.
So I put that in my work PC.
Why are you sorting your work PC out? Why is your
Well,
work
sorry, I call it my work PC, but it's not. It's my office PC. So it's my PC, but I elect to use it for work because I don't like my work laptop. So work does provide me with something.
Laptops suck.
Right.
The laptops, and the reason I changed, if you remember, I used to do the podcast on the laptop, and it used to get problems because the laptop just couldn't handle it. So
a laptop.
Okay.
Because I was running dual screens, it was just a fucking nightmare. Laptops are shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I finally, they get hot. They can't fucking do shit. They got no connectivity. They're just rubbish. So where was I? So yeah, so I finally got my work PC to post, and it's up and running. That's all I'll say. Yeah, so I put a new board in there.
That's what you're using
new
right
CPU.
now.
I'm using it right now, so it's working. And then so my office PC is working, so that's good. Then my gaming PC, I was like, well, I'll deal with that when I deal with it. And I was like, fuck it, what am I going to do? It's like, fuck it, I'm just going to order a 5500 and throw that in there and be done with it, right? I don't care at this point. Just I'll upgrade it later. So my thinking is, then I can use I'll take that 5500 out later, and I'll give that to my daughter because I'm going to have to upgrade her PC she's going to college. So there's uses for it. Anyway, strap yourselves in. Or no, not really, but I mean, I had to. So I put the 5500 in. Could I get it to post? Fucking could not get it to post at all. No matter what I tried, it was driving me bonkers.
What motherboard were you on then?
It's a B550.
Right. So that was only okay. That should be all right.
So the B550, I got the 5500 in there, CPU, 2 sticks of DDR4, 4000 RAM, 32 gig, and it just would not post. And if I took one RAM stick out, it would post, which I found. So that was good. So we got to a point where my gaming PC posted, right?
And had 16 gig of RAM.
For the layman, huh?
And had 16 gig of RAM, which is
well,
usable.
yeah, but 16 gig of RAM, not running at 4000, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So guess what I found out is that the 5500, people are like already switching off here. They go, fuck this, I'm out of here. 55, finally fucking the light bulb switched on when I was reading something, and it was like, not all CPUs support all the RAMs, right? So the 5500 doesn't support DDR4 4000 apparently.
What?
Yeah. But and I was like, okay, well, that was my eureka moment. I was like, okay, well, that makes sort of sense because then it's still just running one of the sticks at 16 gig at reduced speed or whatever it's doing. I mean, I'm not an expert at this by any means, but so I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. So I was like, okay, well, I'll rip the RAM out of my daughter's PC. She's got DDR4 3200. I'll rip the RAM out of that one and I'll put it in. So I did that. Didn't post. Took one stick out, posts. So the thing will only fucking post with one stick of RAM.
It sounds like it might be a motherboard problem.
A lot of people are talking possibly a CPU problem. But the motherboard was fine.
Was it?
That's the thing, right? All the RAMs are good. I've gone in and out of different sticks in different slots, and all the RAMs are fine. Yeah, so that's right. And we know that it won't post with 2 sticks of the 4000. It won't post with 2 sticks of the 30. So something is up there. A lot of it seems to, and the slots work. So you could put it in any of the slots, and the slots.
So
work.
all of the RAM slots work.
All the RAM slots.
Okay,
right.
so it's not a motherboard thing.
Right. So I think it's something to do with the BIOS, the CPU, just having some sort of shitty moment where it's just like, and
what
I
CPU
wonder,
did you have in there before?
5600.
That shouldn't be any different architecture-wise.
I don't know. It's just got a little bit of limitations on it. But here's the thing, and this is why I'm sort of looking at Dave now, because what I'm starting, the more I read today, is that when I originally posted it, when I originally started it and got it to post, was with the one stick of the DDR4 4000. Is there a possibility that it went that fucked up with the BIOS, or has some conflict with the BIOS or something? So I'm getting into the point where I'm thinking, do I need to rip that battery out, reset BIOS, or maybe try and refresh it all and start again with 2 sticks of the 3200?
If you swap the other stick in, does it still post? But
Yes.
you've eliminated the fact that you've not got a bad RAM.
RAM's good.
RAM's good, right?
And it doesn't matter which RAM slot you put it in, which is weird.
Yeah, I'm going to need to read,
because it's supposed to be 1 and 3 or 2 and 4. I can't remember which ones you're supposed to use.
But I don't know how much stock there is in that. I think that's a recommendation.
I think it matters in terms of getting the absolute best out of it. But
right. But as a right, but that's what they say. It's like the more you read, you find out like people are just like, can you mix RAM sticks? And people are just like, yeah, you fucking can do whatever you want. Mix the RAM sticks as much as you want. Is it optimal? No. Is it optimal putting it in any slot? No. But can you? Yeah. I mean, so.
So have you checked there's any BIOS updates?
I've updated to the latest BIOS.
You've updated to the latest BIOS.
So you just, when you've got 2 sticks of RAM in, you go into the BIOS. It shows there's 2 sticks of RAM there.
No, it shows 1 stick. It won't post with 2 sticks.
Well, it won't even let you get into the BIOS with 2 sticks.
No, won't post at all.
No.
And I get a DRAM light on my debug on the motherboard. So my thinking is this right now, is that when I originally posted it with the DDR4 4000, it somehow said, this is what we have to work with now.
That's it.
It's fucked everything else up. So I want to.
It'd be worth taking the CMOS battery out, restore back to
connecting all the pins to each other.
So if I take the CMOS battery out and then I bridge that gap for the battery, and leave it out for 10, 15 minutes, half an hour, or whatever, does that reset the factory settings?
So basically, yes, basically the CMOS battery keeps the settings live. So as soon as you take the battery out, let it discharge, and then put it back in, all your settings for the BIOS will be reset.
But will the BIOS still be running the updated BIOS, because I flashed that, right?
Yes, it will be. Yes.
So I don't have to update the BIOS though.
No.
What are you clearing then? Are you removing the CMOS? The battery.
So you're removing the settings, the remembered settings, the save settings.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. When you flash the when you flash the motherboard, it actually physically changes the components in the thing. Yeah. So
I'm going to say words to make me sound like I know what I'm talking about. The EEPROM.
EEPROM, that's a thing I've heard from years and years ago.
Yeah. So give it a go.
I will. Yeah, exactly. But what I did, I bought a new case, so that's nice. I got in a nice new big case. It's an extra wide one with glass panel front and side. It's actually looks like a big monolithic black fucking cool looking case.
Not optimized for airflow, glass fronts.
Oh mate, it's so much fucking space in there and whatever, and fans and shit. Whatever.
Not like you're running a 5090 either, is it? So.
No, exactly. I'm not worried about that. So where we are now is I haven't my gaming rig works. I'm going to use the opportunity to clear out all my stuff and have a rearrange downstairs. But right now I have a gaming rig downstairs. It's running a lower CPU, and it's only got half the RAM that it had before. But it's running 16 gig, and I played Hunt, and I didn't know. And that's the thing, right? I was like, I could go buy the 5600 and spend the $300 or whatever. I could do this, I could do that. But like literally, if nothing had changed and I sat in front of this PC, I would never know the difference. I would just never fucking know the difference. That's the long and the short of 1080p gaming.
Wow.
I'm well within limitations of or expectations. So anyway, but here's the interesting thing, is I had to go.
But that
back
wasn't the
and,
interesting bit.
well, here's another interesting thing. Of course, I had to go in and I've been looking at prices and whatever, and I've been searching through receipts, all my sort of receipt logs and stuff like that to try and find out what's installed in what machine and whatever like that. Because there's sort of three or four PCs I've built, right, that are running around. And I called up my fucking 32. So I went, the 32 gig of RAM I got is not available on Amazon, but I think if it was, it's price wise, it's around about 300. No, 270, I think. $270.
What's that, like 90% less than what? More like you paid 90% less.
Okay, I found the receipt. I paid $80 2 years ago. And now 270.
Fucking mental, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
Good
and the thing is, it's
sell that extra stick that you're not using. You made your
right,
money back. Or...
right. Yeah, I know. But the other thing as well is my wife's not using her PC anymore, which I built 3 years ago, I think.
Sitting on a gold mine,
4 years ago. My son upgraded his PC a year ago. So I keep finding all this. So I've got RAM, loads of DDR4 RAM sticks.
I've got
like
3 PCs knocking around in my house that I should probably just fucking sell, shouldn't I?
Yeah, just like get it.
Amazon comes knocking at the door now. We're watching your podcast. We heard you got loads of spare DDR4.
Yeah, right. But I also don't want to get rid of it, right? Because it's almost became useful. Like even though it's shitter, slower RAM, it almost was doing me a favor. You know, if I was going to be able to use it. So I don't know. I might build another. I literally got enough components to build like another PC. So I might do that at some point.
The right Frankenstein job.
Yeah. Maybe we should just build one and give it to charity or something. Give it to somebody who needs it, who deserves it.
As long as they play hunt with you.
Yeah. Anyway, it was very strange.
The condition that has been given away is that you play hunt.
Yeah. So it's very stressful, but there you go.
You kept
It was nice getting. It was nice to get a new case. That was the bit you actually look at.
Has it got any RGB in it and all that?
It's got. No, it hasn't. I mean, I purposefully didn't buy it. There were tons of cases that had like fucking rainbow fans and shit like that, and I was like, none of this is. I don't want to see any of this. I don't want tons of light coming from my PC. That's not what I want.
It's light in my face, my PC.
Yours fucking giving you a tan.
It's in white mode while we're podcasting to improve the lighting on my face.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's tons of shit on my motherboard, rainbows, plugs, and stuff like that. God knows what any of that does. I'm sure it's got shit to do with colors. So anyway, that's my amazing PC
white
story.
RAM sticks at the moment. My RAM sticks are glowing white.
But you know, it's one of those. It's one of those. Oh, your RAM. You got color on your RAM.
I've got RGB RAM. Yeah.
Of course you have.
It's white at the minute though. It's full R and RG and RG and B. Maximum nice. RG and B.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have it to tinker around with, but I don't. So there you go. All right, sorry, that's my PC update. But yeah, the pricing and shit is fucking
insane.
And I ordered a case. So here's a shout out to Canada Computers because they sold me my CPU. The first CPU I bought, mail order from them. Right, good price. Turned up 2 days later. Thank you very much. Great. Then I was like, I need another one, but I'm going to get a case too. So I ordered the CPU and the case to pick up from their local store, which is like 20 minutes away or whatever it is. Fucking the day of, I'm going to go down and I get this phone call. Oh, we haven't got your case. I'm like, ugh. I said, okay, well, don't worry about it. Cancel the case off. He said, we're not going to get it for another 2 weeks. I said, fuck that. Cancel the case off. They said, oh, well, we got to cancel your whole order. I said, okay, well, whatever. Cancel the whole order then. Just hold me a CPU. Well, we can't hold a CPU. Well, what about the price that I got online? Well, we can't hold the price and whatever. So fucking. All right, forget it.
So what have you done with that then?
I was like to the guy on the phone. I said, "This happened last time I fucking tried to buy a load of shit from you guys. It is so difficult to do business with you." Bye. That was it.
So what, you just cancelled that order completely? Or are you going to just wait for you?
No, I didn't tell him, but I ordered the CPU from the same company, but I just had it delivered. But it just fucks me off. Trying to do anything through their retail store, it's like so hard. Like it shouldn't be that difficult.
Well, I've ordered something from John Lewis that's been delivered to the local Waitrose, which I need to go and pick up tomorrow. So hopefully that's been all right in the past. Hopefully it is too.
Yeah. As a local pickup place,
you don't get a burning sensation when you go into the Waitrose.
No, they still let me in. They let me in. I don't go in my uniform, obviously. As it's my day off, that'll be going in.
Start moving the veg around.
Chucking everything on the floor.
What are you getting from John
Stamping
Lewis?
on it. Can't tell you in case anyone's listening. It's a birthday present.
What is it?
Got a load of birthdays next week. Got my dad's birthday, my daughter's birthday, then my son's birthday. 3 days in a row.
Who's it for? Your dad?
Nope.
It's for your daughter.
Nope. Who
was the other one?
My son.
Oh. It's for your son.
Yep.
John Lewis.
Oh my god, we're not going to stand here and fucking have a guessing game. I'm not telling you what it is. We'll find out next week.
Well, if it came from John Lewis,
it's a washing machine.
No. Maybe sports related?
We're not doing this.
All right, let's move on then to what we've been playing, unless anybody else has anything to add. No. Okay, good. Okay. Neil, you might as well go first.
Okay. Where shall I start? 2 of these games, well, 3 of these games I've talked about last week. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, we're going to start there. It's a good game. I got to the 3rd boss, and I couldn't beat the 3rd boss. And I went, fuck this, can't be arsed. That's where I got to with Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. You not looked at it?
I haven't had a PC.
It's on Xbox.
I've been too busy. I haven't been too busy.
Did you hear last week's show? It's a retro side-scrolling beat-em-up game, I guess.
Well, if you look at what the game that's on my list, you'll know I listened to last week's show.
I did notice that. I used to play the game that someone else talked about.
Yes.
I
was happily lying there in bed, just getting ready to fall asleep, and then Dave sold it to me, and I got out of bed, went and downloaded it.
Oh my God.
Really?
Well,
yeah, I think I had to.
So you might as well talk about that because I ain't really got anything to say about Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. I stopped playing it because it was too fucking hard.
I feel like I heard somebody else say that this week. They were playing a game and they got to they were doing fine. They got to something.
Well, that was probably me about some other game. So you're going to talk about?
I'm not jumping under mine. I've only got one game. Why do I?
Oh, okay.
Come on, do another one of yours. You've got tons.
Yeah, well, I haven't got too much to say about. I talked about one of them last week quite a lot, so I don't know how much I can add about that.
Which one?
No Rest for the Wicked.
Just talk about it now and let's clear it then.
Well, I've played a little bit more of that this week.
Okay.
So I've been doing the bounties and the challenges, which is what I was doing last week. I've got to level
that one to the end. That one. Is that
18, I think. No, I've got up to. I think I've leveled up to about level 18.
What's your tent pole game for this weekend? This week,
well,
I know which one it is.
Yeah, you know what it is. Shut up. Though that No Rest for the Wicked we're talking about now is still my game that I just keep going back to.
Yeah.
And playing and going around the sort of mostly the same bits that I've been going around. Level it basically because they do this daily bounties and daily challenges. I don't know if it is like dependent on how many areas of the map you've already unlocked where they give you the bounties to do. But because I've only done so much, they keep being in the same area. So I spend quite a lot of time going to do those bounties. The weekly bounties give you, I don't think I said this, they give you this thing called Plague Ickle. which means you can unlock like a slot, like either an extra line of inventory, and there's 5 different types of inventory you need to unlock, like an extra line of resources, an extra 5 slots, and then you've got like 3 right-hand weapon slots, 3 left-hand weapon slots, but you only start with 1 of each unlocked, and there's like a ring slot unlocked initially, but there's 3 potential ring slots that you can have, and blah 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 blah. Then use one of these bottles of potion basically to unlock another line or a slot of infantry. Which means now I've unlocked, so I can now run around. I have a sword and a shield, my main weapon. I enchanted my sword with or imbued it with lightning ability, so it's permanently lightning charged. And the good thing about this versus a lot of like the Souls-likes, don't really have weapon degradation unless you die. Then it takes, the way you're punished for dying is if it takes some degradation off of your weapons and armor.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only way you suffer. Any XP you've built up, you keep. Any currency or whatever you keep. You don't have to go back and pick up a bag of shit that you've like dumped where you died. So it's only really the combat that's inverted quotes Souls-like, because you can parry, you can block, you can dodge, blah blah blah. And if you take too many hits, you'll die. But I'm running around the same areas where I was level 2, and I'm now level 18. So I just like walloping enemies, and they're just dying with 1 hit. Apart from like the sort of bounty boss ones. But yeah, I'm just playing loads of that still. Like I say, just keep leveling up.
On your own?
Yeah, it is a co-op game now. It's back up to full price, £35. That is going to hit 1.0 soon, it would seem. When it might go to 50 quid, I don't know. Who knows? They haven't said. I assume it'll go up in price. But that was the last 40% off while before 1.0. So it's 20 odd quid. So yeah, I like it a lot. I haven't progressed the story. So I was on my way. I just keep finding like sort of hidden areas to keep disappearing off to. Like the actual main path is not that easy to follow. So you have to like fucking solve a load of puzzles, go around a different way, kick a ladder down and all that shit, and then pull something and it'll open up like a barrier that you couldn't get past, and that's how you progress. So it takes quite a long time it's taken me quite a long time to progress through the story, because I just get a bit sidetracked. And the combat's quite good, especially when you get a bit overpowered and you just like go around walloping everything. And that makes it quite fun. And like I now got like my lightning shield. My lightning sword. If I block with my shield, it makes them catch fire. And I've also got my backup my secondary weapon is a bow and arrow. But I carry an explosive quiver, which means every time you shoot an arrow, it's on fire and it goes bang when it lands, which is quite fun. There's loads of fucking cool like lighting effects and everything going on. And nice. It does this thing like the elemental effects like interact with each other. So if you set something on fire and then you hit it with lightning, it does extra damage and stuff. Which is why I tend to shoot things with my bow and arrow, set them on fire, and then run up and go bosh with my lightning sword. And they like go. It's quite cool.
I think, what's the how easy is it to line up shots with the bow and arrow? Because I know
you just like lock on. You can when it's the first load the game, it's set to auto lock to enemies when you approach one.
Right.
It literally auto locks. So they get a little white sort of dot on them.
Okay.
So and then you can flick the right stick around to like change between multiple enemies. You don't really have massive hordes of enemies to fight so far.
Right.
They don't tend to get overwhelmed with numbers. But there's definitely like the first couple mini bosses was quite hard because it was quite a low level. But now I just went around to get loads of leveling up to go to the sort of second mini boss. Right. Absolutely kicked his ass. But yeah, so I just really like the upgrades and like the feeling of progression is quite good for me.
Is slated to come out on console?
I don't know. I assume it will eventually come once they've finished it.
I think so, because it does encourage you to use your
yeah, you control. Controller is like I would say preferred control method. You can use mouse and keyboard. If there's multiple mouse and keyboard like types of input. You can use like your mouse to click around the screen like you would in Diablo, old school PC wise, or you can use WASD to use that. But there's bits where you need to like cross like planks, like thin narrow planks or logs. And I'm like, I don't really know how that works with WASD. Like I feel like that's a click on a mouse button over there. It's fine on a controller. It can fall off on a controller quite easily.
Yeah.
But it's quite forgiving on a controller. I just really like it so far. And I'll be playing loads more of it. I don't know how much there is of it. Feel like I've not really got that far story wise, but I just really like the minute to minute.
Yeah, if I'd have had more time this week, I'd have played some more. But
I didn't really play it. I don't play it every day or anything like that. But when I play it, I just tend to play it for like fucking like 3 or 4 hours. So, yeah, that's why I like it.
Okay, good. That's No Rest for the Wicked. To be continued, obviously. Dave, you want to go with one?
Yeah. So there was a new game. I think it dropped today called Menace
on the Game Pass.
On the Game Pass. So I looked at it and I looked
at
today's
Game
Pass. This is early
Game
access.
Pass drop day? Is it today?
I don't know. This is early access, so things just come out sometimes. There was quite a lot in the last couple of weeks on Game Pass has come out.
Yeah. So I looked at this and I was promised an Xbox game.
I was promised. That sounds like somebody's about to follow up, but I didn't get.
You was promised of what? XCOM like? Did you say?
XCOM like? Yeah.
Looks a bit more like Command and Conquer.
It's not like you're setting the bar high or anything.
I know. If it was just said turn-based combat, I'd have understood it. But multiple different places said, competitor or new thing to XCOM, and no, it's really bad. It's not very well optimized. Bad. It's not very good.
It's got very positive reviews.
On what?
But
Steam.
I started it, and I just don't think it's very
on
fun.
An IGN video here.
It's maybe if you get further in, you get more people, more units, and more, and you can start getting like the mechs and stuff. But like at the moment, it wasn't very good. Maybe I need to try it again. I'll put like an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the game. You know these types of games better than I do. The guy's review here. There's an interesting review from the first one here from Not Recommended. He obviously knows what he's talking about. He says here, there's one moment where he knew it sucked, but he said basically he sort of understands the design philosophies, but it's not really working as a single player game. He said if you were playing against people as a tabletop sort of thing, he could see it.
Yeah. It's just
instead of against a sucky AI or brain dead AI, he says or
something. It's just not very fun. It's to start with, getting into the first couple of missions. There's like a number of moves that you need to make to actually engage, and then when you do, it's like you see them and then you stop, and then you've got to make a decision whether you shoot or you move to cover or things like that. And it doesn't matter what you actually do, that the AI does the same, because I've replayed the same mission 2 or 3 times.
right.
And it's just it's I don't know, it's just not very fun. It's not very dynamic. Like
if the AI does the same thing every time,
it's not
you're
AI.
You're just effectively playing a puzzle then, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it. It is. Yeah. And you can replay the missions and then just optimize the best outcome. And I don't know,
because you know
really
exactly what they're going to do.
You know exactly what they're going to do. There's no I don't know. There's no
disappointed. That's disappointment.
I think it's early access.
It is.
Yeah. Maybe it will get better, but even still, like when they said it was XCOM like, I had really high hopes. So I think there is character customization. So each character gets experience, and you can equip them with different things and stuff. But with XCOM, they did a very good job of getting you into like getting you on missions, starting you off very slowly, but got you into them quickly, and then they ramped up and made it more complicated, and they had the whole story
They
behind
kicked
it.
your ass, is what they did in XCOM, Dave.
No, I kicked
They
their
made you
ass.
feel like you were getting somewhere, and they fucking wrecked you. Is what they did.
No.
You think you've got a 99% chance of hitting this person, and you think you're going to kill them? Oh, fuck you, mate. That 1% has just come to fuck you up.
Oh yeah, and then, and then you realise actually reroll, like if you save scum, that 1%, that 99% is never a 99%.
No, it's bullshit, mate. That game, that's fucking bullshit. That game. That 1% is 100% chance of you getting fucked.
Yeah, but they hid it well, and they with XCOM is they did it very cleverly, in that like they never let you steamroll the map. They never let you just completely annihilate everything unless you absolutely optimize everything about your squad and the equipment you took. But yeah, there was always a, and I think they did it intentionally. Is that they'd done a role of like you're gonna miss this one, and then like shit's gonna get real, and then you've got to work out a way around it. And they threw that in randomly.
Every game
When you're
felt
playing,
like, Dave.
not every game,
Not that random. Every
no.
game.
So
I think like XCOM is like you feel like I'm right near the end of the mission. I'm just about to finish it, and then about fucking 10 more enemies show up. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake! All my soldiers are nearly dead.
Yeah, but also there was a look about that game. The isometric, like you could pan around 4 different ways. The movement of the characters was really slick. You felt like when they got up and went to a different cover point, like there was a weight behind it. Like it wasn't just a move. It wasn't just a okay, right? They're standing stationary. Now they're like 100% legging it across. Like there was sort of, it was dynamic. And just really slick. It felt really good, and it looked really good. On this one, it's nowhere near the level of production.
It looks like a Red Alert game, like a Command and Conquer game, but it's turn-based.
And it's turn-based. It's so I don't know. I wouldn't recommend. Well, if you've got Game Pass and you want to try it out, go for it. I wouldn't put money down on it.
I don't know how much it is on Steam.
Okay, $25, $30, 25% off. So it's not $40 normal price.
I don't often not recommend games often, but this one I wouldn't.
It's a no from you, dog.
It's a no from me.
All right.
It did make me want to play XCOM again, though.
No shit.
Yeah. You want to do another, Dave?
Yeah, I've been playing more Bannerlord. I've been playing quite a lot of Bannerlord, actually. I started a new campaign. I haven't got the expansion.
Which one is this, Dave? Bannerlord 2?
This is...
Is that an old game?
I was going to say
it's not new.
Brothers. No, Mountain Blade 2. Bannerlord.
Mountain Blade 2.
Okay, Mountain Blade 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Just fancied playing some more Bannerlord. Started a new character.
I remember you talking about this. This is one. Yeah.
I played it quite a while ago. It is one of these games where you're like, oh, I'll just do this one thing. I'll just do this one tournament. Oh, I'm just in a fight. I'll just complete this. Oh, now I've got to get to a town to sell the equipment and sell the prisoners off. And oh, the people that I'm working for have started a war, so I might as well just jump in, see if I can capture this time. And then it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. You're like, fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very addictive. Just one more thing game.
What made you pick this back up?
I don't know, really.
You're very good like that, aren't you?
Been watching Game of Thrones thing.
No, not been. I don't know.
I think it's just like, you've got you've had enough time off, so playing it is almost like a new experience, but it's going to be good.
Yeah, I've seen. I think I saw there've been loads of updates, and I know there is a new DLC, but the DLC hasn't been well received. It's quite expensive, and you like don't get a huge amount for it. But they are still updating the main game as well. I think what broke me before was there was some crashes, or a persistent crash on one of my latest saves, that I couldn't actually get past. But they've been working really hard on fixing a lot of those broken saves and the persistent crashes. I've put in like 20 hours this week. Haven't had a single crash. So yeah, and all the updates, I've read through the change logs and stuff.
Sorry, did you just say you played 20 hours this week?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like it's a game
That
that's
is
just
a
one more
chunk
thing.
of time.
It's just just one more
And you've been
thing we've got to
working this
do.
week, right?
I've been working, yeah. I think I had 2
Yeah.
hours sleep on Thursday morning,
Nice.
because I accidentally played until about 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh no, about an hour and a half because I get up at 6:30, take the dogs for a walk.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh dear, I fell asleep last night in a chair, and I woke up at about 10 p.m. I was like, oh, that's me going to bed at about 4 in the morning. And it was. That's when I played Menace for the Wicked last
We're
night.
derailing now, but I'll tell you one of the things that I've now started doing, because I used to panic a lot. Like, it would get to late at night and be like, shit, why are you not going to sleep? You're going to be fucked tomorrow. And I used to get fucking, that used to wind me up and make me anxious, make it worse. And somewhere along the line, it's just like, it doesn't matter how little sleep I get. I can always fucking still do my day. Like,
You can do your work.
So I stopped giving a shit, and now it's
free.
I tell you what, stop giving a shit really works wonders for you.
Yeah, depends what you stop giving a shit about, really.
Yeah. I've started to stop
you need
giving
to
a shit about
let some
myself.
things go.
It's causing some problems.
I've started taking omega-3 capsules every day the last 4
Look
months.
at you, fishy.
And multiple multivitamins on top of all my vegetables and fruit that I eat.
Dave's going back to the gym. It's all going down.
I'm going to the gym next weekend on the Sunday. I'm booked in for my free session, so I'll be pulling a muscle or something next Monday at the gym, no doubt.
Will they be doing work with you?
No. Lou's a paying member, and she gets every so often a free ticket to go. So I'm going next Sunday. And we've got a party on the Saturday night, which is great prep, obviously.
Oh my god.
And we're getting haircuts on the Sunday, so I guess it's an afternoon job at the gym.
You're getting haircuts?
On Sunday, yeah.
When you all go together or something?
No, my wife's cousin is a hairdresser, so she comes to us.
Oh.
Nice.
So we get to catch up and they cut her. She cuts her.
Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? What are you getting done, sunshine?
Usual, probably. Short back and sides.
You should shave your head.
No, because I've got a weird shaped head.
Ah, fuck that. Who cares? You gotta stop giving a shit.
Well,
That's the sort of shit. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Bannerlord, good. All right, you done, Dave?
Bannerlord's done. Do you want me to go to the last one, not mine, or
no? We'll go to Neil and then we'll go to me because you and I have got we've got common ground in mind. Yeah, you've got 2 left, right?
I have.
Yeah. Go on, give us
I've
one.
been playing a bit more MIO or Memories in Orbit.
I played that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So have you played any more of it?
No.
It's all right.
Yeah, this weekend
I haven't got
maybe
that far, but I've made progress.
Yeah, I have no reason not to go back and try and make a little bit more progress. So
it's pretty nice, like visually very. What the fuck is? I've just clicked on a video and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. This is
quite chilled out.
It looks quite chilled, but it's not really chilled out action. I mean, most of the enemies that you encounter initially are fairly straightforward.
They're a little bit niggly, but they're all right.
Yeah, I think I've killed I killed like a mini boss? I feel like I've got that far.
I've got to give props to anyone. Like it's like that when you start, they have that one of the enemies is like a little ship that's sort of floating in the air, and I love the way the developers do it. It only fires one shot at you, but I love it when you have these sort of enemies. They only fire really one shot very slowly, but that shot will fuck you up if it hits you. And then they just put a little bit of a, when it sees you and it should be shooting you, they give it another extra half a second, which totally fucks you up every time. Like, your timing until, so you can't battle these things. They're like almost like mini bosses that you need to learn them.
Well, you do need to learn. They're like all the tales, everything. But you got your double jump because it's supposed to be a Metroidvania. So you get your double jump to start with, which is, I said before, sometimes that's an unlockable, but not this game. But when you're fighting things, you get a jump back if you once you hit something in the air, I think. So if you hit something, you can jump again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you can go further than you think you can if there's a chain of enemies sort of thing.
Right. That's interesting because there were definitely some spots early game where I was like, I don't know how to get to that yet.
I think there are definitely still some roadblocks early on. I've unlocked because you get basically sort of augments that you can put in your body, basically a robot, I think. And you have these. I can't remember what the fucking called. It's like a little a thingy. Let's call it a thingy, right? And each thingy takes up so many slots of your total allowance for thingies. And so you get you've got 25 slots of 25 spaces you start with, and like 2 of the things you've got are worth 5, so you can always have those 2. But the second thing, the next thing you find is worth 20, so you have to make a choice then of which ones you're going to have.
That's right. Yeah.
But obviously, at some point, you'll be able to upgrade the amount of space for thingies you have with some currency or something. I found a shopkeeper. So I found it not as far as a shopkeeper guy who sells you things.
All right, you're further. Yeah, so you're. I'll have to put some time in it.
But it is good.
Yeah,
it's like chill vibes, but it's not really that chill.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. Once you start,
I'll go back to it and then we'll talk about it again because I should definitely put in a few hours on that this weekend if I get a chance.
It's a pretty nice game for Game Pass. Put it that way.
Yeah. All right.
It's no Hollow Knight Silk Song. Put it that way.
No.
Which is also a Game Pass if you like some cock and ball torture.
No.
So am I doing mine? Are you finished on yours?
That was yours, wasn't it?
Well,
no,
I've
we'll finish
more.
on yours.
Right.
Yeah, I know. We'll finish on yours. So Dave was talking about Space Rock Breaker, and these keywords kept popping in as I was sort of like lying there. The keywords just popped in like pachinko and asteroid.
Yeah,
It
I was
sold me straight away.
Yeah, I was very impressed by Space Rock Breaker. I'm quite disappointed that I finished it, and I've got nothing else to do. So I'm glad I saw you picked it up and you started going through the achievements and stuff. I was like, yeah, you're getting into this as well.
I mean, I was buying everything you were selling when you were talking about it. I was like, yeah, okay, all right, I'm on board. And I think I think I just got my Office PC back up and running as well. So it was, it wasn't, and it wasn't taxing. So I put it in. Yeah, I played through quite a bit of it, and then I prestiged. It gives you the option to prestige quite early, and I was like, oh well, this seems like a good thing to do. And then I realized all it had really done was delayed my finish by 2 hours, unless I decided to keep prestiging, because I never fully understood what I got at the prestige. Was it that great? Nothing's jumped out at me and went, this is brilliant that you've prestige. You've now got improved whatever it is. But it never felt like
it turned the start of the game from a 1 hour or 2 hour to get to like a late point to like a 10-minute or a 15-minute. Like it increased your weapons threefold and the amount that you got from your ore, pre-fold, and something else. So it basically got you back to the same point very quickly, but with added
Just gives
benefits
you a little
of
jump start.
with added benefits that the
There's subtle buffs, right? I guess subtle buffs.
basically.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was really good. Yeah, I mean, it took me a little while to figure out. I couldn't quite understand the going between. My brain wasn't. I just wasn't in the zone. I don't know what it was, but when you were going from different phase to different phase, you'd go to a new phase, and then it was like it rolled a dice of whether you were going to get a common, rare, legendary phase, and that going on coupled with the sectors or whatever, I had no idea what path I was taking, but as I started to figure that out and understand it, that there were these 5 sectors and you could actually start in fifths of sectors, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Bundles of 5. When the more powerful you got, and you could almost strategize between, do I just want to grind this level here and get ore, or do I want to try and push forward and go to some of the get to the legendary phases? So all that going on just kept it interesting. I was just like fucking just totally on board with it for the 3 or 4 hours I played it. And then the skill tree is huge.
Yes.
But even then with the skill tree, I was quite selective on it, but there was one point where it's just like, just fill in as quickly as possible. Don't need to look at them, just fill them in as quickly as possible, whatever you can afford at the time. And then you have the whole pachinko thing going on as well at the same time when you're processing your ore. So it was fun. It was good, and it cost like $3, I think, or $3.50.
It was
absolute. That could possibly make the list,
What, the game of the year list?
Why not?
Honestly,
why
really
not?
good.
As a little bite-sized chunk of something to play for the price of a cup of coffee. I don't know. Yeah.
What about a game that cost a few cups of coffee that you might play for a lot longer?
Yeah, but sometimes, you know what? It doesn't. It's not always the size, is it? It's the quality.
Well, yeah. So people keep saying.
So I don't know. Yeah, very impressed, Dave. Very impressed. Yeah, good find.
Yeah, I was very happy with that.
Yeah, I'd like to see that on my tablet.
I can't believe it won't be
a toilet game.
Just whatever, just to put time in it, because I'd like to do more of that prestiging. I
You
don't
finished
mind
it,
just playing it. Yeah, but
it's got legs. Like I think
there's a lot they can do.
There's a big rebalance that they need to do, and they could make it, but both a lot longer and more interesting in how they do the prestiging and where the actual story, like the ending, could be. So that's one of the main complaints, is that it's so fantastic game, but there's not enough of it, and the prestiging kind of breaks it a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was, I think it's like just a love project of somebody, or a few people, and they just released it, and yeah, it's had really good reviews on Steam, and they must have made a bucket, which is great because it's a fun little game.
It's interesting because it does feel it does totally feel unbalanced at points. Like there was like, I felt like your progress was suddenly like, heading along a linear path, and then just suddenly it ramped up, and it was the end of the game. And I was like, wow, that came thick and fast. But I think that's just your multipliers and your stuff are just getting out of control at that point. So there is some balancing that needs to be done, I think, for that. And probably, I mean, there must be, right, a ton of balancing on the cost of some of the upgrades and things like that. But that's nitpicking. Like for what it was and for what it cost, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. So
definitely.
Yeah, nice one.
Good. Glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks, man.
Just the one left.
I was going to say, I'm quickly playing some more Stationeers. I've started a new map.
Okay.
I've started on Mars. Just a single player. Just wanted to go through. I don't know. I think this is like, because I'm not really sure about what I want to play. I'm just sort of going through some of my old games.
Have you got analysis paralysis?
Kind of, yeah. I just like, Yeah, I'm looking at like instead of new stuff, I'm looking at old stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, it's just a
Sometimes you
bit of
need to look backwards to go forwards.
That's
You
it. Just these are all a lot of games. I'm like putting a lot of time in, because I love them.
Yeah.
So like I'm looking at games. What have I put a lot of time into? Why did I
Yeah.
put a lot of time into them? Why did I? And what made me like them so much? So, yeah, just
No, we need to go back to World of Tanks.
No, we don't. That's not going to be fun.
I'm the old man that needs to play World of Tanks
You'll
soon.
soon be tired of World of Tanks.
I'd love to play
more.
loads more World
What
of
about
Tanks.
Minecraft? What happened to your Minecraft obsession?
Is it such a grind fest?
Yeah, it's such a pay-to-win pile of shit. I think it's the actual phrase.
I've played a lot of mine. I'm not jonesing to play Minecraft. In all honesty, I did try to.
Server was working quite nicely. We popped into a nice seed. It would seem.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played it since. Like, I was knocking around with Stam for a bit, and he was like, "Oh, I'm taking the piss out of my copper armor." I was all right, mate. I've never had copper armor before. I feel like a fucking king.
There's always someone who's got to piss on your parade. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, it looks like Terraria's a big thing for them.
Well,
now.
for them too.
Oh, sorry, Dave. Of course, you set this shit up. So sorry, you should. How's that going?
Yeah. Good. Apparently, I don't know. I don't really see much.
Did we talk about it last week or not? I can't remember.
A little bit. I said I set it up. So yeah, I set it up. Stan and Matt are playing
Terraria.
Terraria. There's been a couple of updates, and they just say
sort
it's
of
normally
fucking
around
server out, Dave.
when I'm gonna have when I'm gonna have a nap in the day.
Yeah.
And like the server's not working. It's like, fuck's sake. But all it is, I just update the server files.
Can you not write a script?
Yes, I can, but I don't want to because like it could break. Yeah, there's stuff. It's just easier. Just
don't fiddle.
Me.
Don't fiddle.
I've got it on my phone. Like literally, like just message me. It's not working. It takes 2 seconds. I jump on, I update it, I copy some files across, and it's fine. And yeah, the Minecraft server is also running at the moment. My daughter's been playing on it a little bit. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, just like literally very little input needed from me on both of those.
Have you
a few times
turned the baddies on Minecraft?
Yes.
Okay, so when I log back in, my house will be destroyed probably. And all.
No. No, they only go after active players. But yeah.
Well, there was only one our little house that we built. I assume someone's built a nice house since then, because that was just literally a block house.
I'm not sure what I think. To be honest, I think my daughter might have jumped on, and I think she actually just like bolted in one direction.
Yeah, fair play. There was an old nether gate or something that was not far from our spawn, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" It was fucked though. Right. It was like all broken, and just nicked a load of bits and stick them in a chest. They're probably not there anymore.
I didn't use any specific like good seeds or anything. I just chose a random one. So, but yeah, when I jumped on there, there was a lot of different things around the spawn. There was some big crevices. There was a few different biomes as well. I don't think there was any villages. I might be wrong.
How big are the maps?
I think they're absolutely massive. Like on the scale of like tens.
The entire planet.
Tens of hundreds of kilometers.
Right.
Yeah. So I think somebody like went to the edge of one, and it like it's all done on.
What? Not someone on your server.
No, not on our server, but on somebody's actually done it in that these seeds. There's basically it creates a world around the seed, but when you get to a certain point, it starts to break down, and it's like random blocks in random areas and stuff, like floating, and like the water doesn't
the end
work
of the
right,
world.
basically, yeah. But it took somebody like hundreds of hours to walk in a straight line to get to it.
So. They're that big then.
Yeah. Massive.
Time to build a mine track.
Yeah.
You need all the shit to build one.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I remember back in I think it was when it came out in the 360. We had somebody put us onto the duping glitch, so that accelerated our world building no end.
I don't know about any of that.
Don't know if that's the thing anymore.
You could probably make settings anyway in your world anyway
Yeah.
to do all that sort of stuff if you wanted. All right.
Don't know.
Okay. What else we got? What's left?
It's just mine. Is it just
Go on
mine?
then.
You done? Well, I've heard a bit of buzz about this game, mainly from Giant Bomb, about this game called. It's not the only place I heard it. It's called Sektori. Sektori. It is on everything, I think. Maybe not Switch. I don't know. Remember Geometry Wars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just about.
What if Geometry Wars, but it was a roguelike and had an absolutely thumping techno soundtrack? How's that sound? All right.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to.
It's pretty fucking good.
You like it?
Yeah, I liked Geometry Wars, but I wasn't that great at it. I'm not that good at this game. Occasionally, sometimes I go on a great long run. It's like I say, it's a roguelike. But I mean, I don't really remember too much about how you progressed in Geometry Wars, to be honest. It's been a long time. But yeah, you are a little tiny spaceship, a triangle-ish looking thing, and you're shooting at geometric objects largely, like cubes, star shapes, 3D cross sort of shapes, and then as you progress and you shoot at these things, they drop, let's call them gems. You pick up their gems, and once you've picked up so many, a green flashy thing appears on the map that you're on, and once you get to that, it raises. There's like a chart on the left, which is your sort of roguelike thing, part of your roguelike thing, your upgrade path, basically. So you hit the first level is like speed. So you can opt, after you've picked up one of these green flashy things, to press X or A, and that accepts speed as your first upgrade. If you continue to collect more green things, you go up this rank. Right at the very top is to upgrade your weapon, your main weapon, the blaster. Just below that is add missiles. And then below that is...
I didn't spot any of that going on.
There's a lot going on, and it took quite a while to get into the... Because I was just like fucking trying to shoot shit to start with.
Well, I just watched... So I just watched Neil play one run. I guess that was one run I watched you do last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking hectic.
Yeah. It's good. It's real good.
Yeah, it looked good.
Like the map evolves, like you start on obviously Geometry Wars, it was just like on a fucking 16:9 grid basically, right? It did move around a little bit, but it was a rectangle effectively. And then obviously by the 3, you're on like 3D planes and going around circles and fucking globes or what have you. But this is on a 2D flat plane, but the map changes. So it's like, it starts off, it's like a triangle. And then there's areas of like, after so many, I don't know how many seconds it is, but it changes basically. Like if there's red little sort of triangles making up the map, and when they flash red, there's like the sound that goes like and it like that's like your countdown. Those red things are going to go, fuck you, if you're in that area, you're dead. That's not a map anymore. And there's bits that are outside the map maybe that you can see, like little bits that are going to change to where the active map is. So every few, like, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds or whatever, it changes the play area. And at the same time, all this fucking mad Geometry Wars, like enemy shit, comes piling in. And after you've gone through so many sort of waves of enemies, you get to a boss level. And it's just a random boss every time. So there's I don't know how many bosses there are. I've fought quite a few different types. You watched me do one where... Oh, fucking hell. It's because I'm going to trying to explain it. It's too complicated. There was one that's basically like a snake.
You were fighting a bunch of gearing.
They're like things that are this like sort of things that are moving round in a circle, but they're moving in opposite directions. So you've got to try and split in between the gaps, and there's bits that you have to shoot, which are like the weak points. But getting to to shoot at the weak points is quite tricky. On that one's a bit of a fucker. There's one that's like a snake, and it just like wiggles around, and it's down its body are weak points. And once you've shot all its weak points, you have to shoot it in the face. But you can only shoot it in the face when it goes to shoot you, and that sort of shit. And then, in addition to all of these upgrades, like I say, you collect so many of these green bits, you get upgrades like speed, score, strike, shield, missile, and blaster going up. And you get to, like I say, you can take it at speed every time, and you just move around a lot faster, which maybe is good. I don't know what the good tactic is, but it's a score chasing game effectively. So if you get to score, get every 2 greens, you just keep taking score, you can easily upgrade your score. That's how I got my best score, over 1 million. Just not that good.
Sounds good to us, Neil.
Yeah, well, when you're starting off like 200,000 all the time, but there's a thing called strike, which is one of your abilities. Like you have a strike, so whatever it is, you just like sort of zoom forward like a section of the screen, and it smashes through everything while you do that, and then it rebuilds up that strike over time before you can do it again. But if you strike into one of these, like a flashy green thing, sometimes there's flashy yellow things, if you strike into one of those, you instantly get your strike back. So there's lots of like little mechanics that you learn as more and more you play. But yeah, I mean, people played Geometry Wars a lot back in the day, and there wasn't all this extra stuff to sort of keep you going. But this has all the Geometry Wars stuff plus stuff to like make it a bit variable. Because there's one of the yellow things. I don't know how they spawn. There's a couple of different types of the yellow things, but one of them gets you into like a deck building part of the game where you get a choice of 3 decks. At the beginning of each campaign, you start off, you could pick 8 possible decks that come out. You start off at the beginning of the game, you only have 8 to choose from. But as you go through, you unlock more decks, but you can only ever have 8 active. And you don't actually have those abilities until you get one of these yellow things. You get to one of them, 3 choices come up, and it's like, I don't know, shield. Well, it says striker, blaster, fucking shields or whatever. And if you select it, it will replace the thing with a card from that deck. And you can either choose to take that card or leave it. And so, like, one of the blaster ones is it will shoot behind you as well as in front of you. And then another one is when you've got no shield, it shoots bullets out to the side as well as in front of you. So you've got all these other modifiers that are sort of random, but you can tailor it the more you play to the decks that you can choose. I don't think you can really force anything to come up because you always have to have so many in play, but you can pick your favourites, but you have to have 8 active all the time. Oh, that's how it starts anyway. Yeah, it's quite a lot of mechanics to learn, but the minute
I'm watching it,
the moment it's fucking. I mean, the visuals are impressive. There's a lot. It's like Geometry Wars on fucking steroids. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, that's like I say. Like I watched you do a run, and I have no idea.
Yeah, but when you're playing it, like the first few runs, I didn't have a fucking clue what I was going. Like, this is fucking a bit like overload. But when you start to pick up on all of these little details, like I fucking learned. Like now, I'm telling you stuff I had fucking no idea about at the beginning. I was like, well, fucking, what's going on? But then, like, you play it.
There's words on here. There's upgrades that are like.
Well, when it goes like strike across the screen, that's when you've selected one of your upgrades, basically. Right. But yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing. Yeah. Like, it's fucking bonkers.
There's cues on where enemies are going to spawn or where the map's going to change, and it's like, and then there's like, oh my god,
And then when you inevitably die, it tells you where you rank in the world. Or against your friends and stuff like that. And then there's don't know how many. There's a fucking about 8 different game modes that you unlock as you go through. There's shitloads to the game, basically.
They got a daily.
I don't think I've unlocked that yet. That might be a thing. I don't know. Who knows? I haven't unlocked that. I've unlocked different types, but they're all like you're doing the same thing all the time. But it's like the music's fucking good though.
Okay.
Yeah, music was proper fun. It's proper techno. Not
Okay.
shitty, cheesy techno or anything. It's like, this is proper banger. Thumping. Getting in your head. Yeah, it's good.
Fair enough.
So, yeah,
Right.
I've been playing quite a bit of that this week. Not loads. I've only bought it the other day and I've done about 5 hours. No, none of this 20 hours in a week job, but I've only had it about 3 days. So, but yeah,
All right.
highly recommended.
Sektori.
Yeah.
All right, nice one.
It was quite cheap. It's only like 12 quid or something on Steam. Assume it's the same
Right.
price everything else.
Good.
I might play a bit in a minute. So I've watched the video and I'm like, yeah, I want to play that now.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, look, that is the last game, unless I'm missing anything. So, do we have any activity today?
No one's in the chat.
Very
So.
quiet.
Well, no one said
All
anything.
right.
Chat, I should say.
Show's dead, people. Let's go.
Let's go and play video games instead.
Don't know what to tell you. I've got a hankering for some pizza, though.
Ooh, we had kebab from the van. But it's not like doner kebab van. It was chicken, beef steak. Lovely. Flank steak. Very nice.
Nice.
I ate quite a lot.
Right on.
A lot of salad as well.
All right. I need to go eat. All right. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Are we doing an outro these days? Do we even bother?
I'll do
it last week.
I did last week. I'll do a very quick one. Thank you for listening. Contact us on our email, podcast at gmail.com. Contact us on Discord. We have Discord links on our social medias and website. We normally do a shout out. Don't need to do a shout out. And that's it, really.
Nice one. All right. Okay. Well, look, thanks for joining us, everyone. Hopefully, we'll see you again next time.
I might not be on next week.
Okay.
I'm in Italy.
Ooh, well, yeah,
I
you're
am
not coming from
back
Italy.
I'm going to Milan.
Nice.
Not for
Yeah, you
the
told us.
Olympics. To see a band, but the Olympics are on. But I might get caught up.
I've got a
fucking
Friday
expensive.
off. I need to book in, but that's not till July.
So I'm flying back on the Friday. I am hopefully going to be here, but if I'm not, I will let you know.
Yeah, just give us a shout on that one. All right. Good. All right. Very good. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. And we'll catch up with you soon.
See you next time.
Cheers, guys.
Hello.
Bye.